My name is Christina Morales. I am currently the JD business analyst. I also do report writing as far as Hubble, day to day in resolving issues in the company or with customers. I also assist Bryan in anything that he might need.
Christina's too modest. She's the brains behind the operation. Don't let her kid you. But
I know.
I'm Bryan Brewer. I'm operations and IT manager, I guess is still my official title. I actually have responsibility for all of our business operations with the exception of our accounting department now. I have our plant operations, our inventory control, our scheduling, tally and repair department, as well as our systems and technology group. So when this is all said and done, Christina's actually going to be our manager of ERP reporting systems. She'll own JD Edwards and the Hubble product and the Insight product for the customer inventory reporting. But my job is more day-to-day in the operations of the business and finding ways to drive efficiencies into the business. Womble is a pipe coating company in Houston. We deal with pipe for the oil and gas. We own no inventory. Our customers actually send us their product that we will store and we will coat. We have 253 acres of outdoor storage. We have over 2,300 inventory locations. We have, if I had to guess, I haven't run a report lately, but probably 12 million feet of pipe on the ground across all of our customers. And we receive it, we track it from the time we receive it until it leaves our facility, whether it's coated pipe or whether it's bare pipe. And we use all that functionality within JD Edwards, and then we use the Hubble product to be able to report that out, both internally to the business and now externally to our customers as we're starting to roll it out as our portal solution. Well, a year ago, we went to collaborate, and I had been tasked by our president to find a portal solution for our customers and to find a internal solution for him as far as he wanted to have dashboards on where he could see what's going on in the business. And we looked at all the Oracle products. We started with Oracle's BI, then we looked at Oracle's OBI, then we look at OBIE, and every Oracle question became more money, more time, and in my opinion, less functionality because we're so unique and our requirements are so unique. We were going to be building custom warehouses or custom tables in the warehouses, and everything was an add-on, everything was an expense. Literally, we were walking into the showcase. Tracy was walking out of the showcase, and I said, "Hey, where's the booth?" And she turned around and pointed. She said, "Sorry, I'm headed to catch a plane." I said, "So tell me about the new products." She says, "Go see." So it was Christina, myself, Chris Fontenot, who takes care of the software for us as far as all of our configurations and everything, Junior, and then one of our accounting gentlemen, Hector, was with us. So we walk in and we tell John, "Hey, we've got like 15 minutes till we have to run for another session. Yeah. Give us the 30,000-foot view." We go through a 30,000-foot view, and we walked out kind of looking at each other and going, "Why not?" And Christina's response was,
I want it now.
Very clearly, she wanted it right then and there. So that was in April of last year, and so we scheduled a time to come back to do a deeper dive look. We probably spent an hour at that time. We were very pleased with what we saw, and that evening we were at dinner and we started kicking around the idea, why can't this be both? Why? We know that it's not generally or necessarily designed for external customer use, but why can't it be? Why can't we limit what the customer sees to only the customer information? Because in our business, a customer can only see their data, their product. So Christina was convinced, I was convinced. Chris was a little skeptical about, well, if you think you can do it, do you think it'll work? So we went back and we talked further about it. And we got back to Houston. We scheduled through Tracy and then with Paula, we scheduled another WebEx. We wanted to make sure we really understood what we saw.
Right.
And then after we saw it, we were convinced it was the right product for us as a business. And then Christina and I attended the user conference in San Diego in June. Yes. The following week, we were here for a whopping day and a half worth of training. And by late July, early August, our president had his dashboard on his desktop. And we had a preliminary design of what we felt we wanted to roll out to our customers to take it out and start showing. And we took it out and started showing it probably late August, early September last year. And the intent was to get it in front of our top 10 customers, get their feedback, get their reaction, find out what they liked, find out what they didn't like, find out what else they would like to have. And it's just blossomed from there. It's been...
it's pretty amazing.
Yeah, it's been completely amazing is really a good phrase for it. We have a customer service department that generally would get requests daily for what is known as the job card. And that was really a struggle. We really weren't sure how we would do it, but it was one of the three to-dos when we came for training. And we put together a task list of a president's dashboard, a customer portal, and then this job card. So we finished those, the job card. We had a design for it. We weren't sure how we would accomplish it. So after we got back and we started showing it to customers, we found out the customer really didn't need what they were being presented with day in and day out as a job card. Internally, our people still don't buy it. Our customers love it. We've noticed the number of requests for job cards from the customers that are actually have access to the product has decreased dramatically. In some cases, they don't exist anymore. Special requests that customers would send to customer service saying, hey, can you send me an inventory report for this order with just this heat number? They now have the ability, thanks to Christina, to do this themselves. And
we've also gotten calls where they've asked us personally, can you put this on my workspace? Is there anything you can build? So that's been pretty pleasing as well. Instead of going to our customer service and asking them, they just take the initiative to go ahead and see if it can be put on right then and there.
We create it. It becomes just another page on their workspace, and away they go. What it does is it's given us a competitive advantage. Our competition doesn't have the ability to give their customer, who is also our customer, a real-time look at their inventory. They can't see what's going on. They don't know when product's being received or if it's being coded, and we actually have given them views. If they have product on the schedule being coded today, they can actually watch that material update as it's getting completed from a bare product to a coded product. We've had requests that just make us scratch our head going, well, yes, we can do it. Do we want to? Not really, but we will as a preliminary. But we've had them say, and this customer today that we'll see, they said, so I could watch material being coded, I could see the details, and we've given them the drill down. They can see joint by joint what the footage is, if there was a damage on it. If there's a damage, they said, so with the communications capability from user to user, you mean I could just contact the tally department and tell them, go ahead and make the repairs? I don't have to wait until tomorrow to get a tally, notifying me of the damages, and then authorizing a repair? Well, certainly you can. It's training, it's different, but absolutely we can do that. So it's really going to change the way our customers interact with us as well, especially our top 10 customers, because that's where we have focused to start this whole process and this whole project. So we have a customer that has told us that we've changed the industry, that what we're doing will change this industry, and we have changed the industry because we offer something nobody else does. Well, Christina and I kind of enjoy this story because it was really a validation of our belief in the product from when we saw it day one, and that is we put a dashboard on our president's desktop. And one of his requirements was, anywhere I have internet access, I have to be able to do this. I have to be able to see it. If I'm sitting at the owner's ranch and I long-term want to show her financials, I want the ability to do that. If I'm sitting there and I want to check on productivity, I want to be able to do that. So once he started using it, once he got familiar with the product, one of the things that we found out was he would get up every morning, and the first thing he would do is he would check and see where productivity was. At the time, we were starting at 5 a.m. in our 3 coding facilities, and if it was 6 or 6:30 and he saw no production, he wasn't calling me. He wasn't calling the gentleman responsible for production in our business at that time. He was calling to that plant foreman directly going, why is there nothing coded today? What is going on? I see no emails. So they really were, a bit astounded about, how does he know we haven't done anything for an hour and a half? We haven't emailed anybody. We haven't told him there's a problem. How does he know this? And this went on for about 3 weeks. They got the picture. They knew they were being watched. And he likes the fact that he has that visibility. So sometimes he'll see that things are coding out of order, and he'll just send me a message and say, talk to scheduling, their Hubble schedules are wrong. And certainly I'll go talk to them, and yep, we forgot to update the priorities to resequence it to the way we need to complete it to meet a customer demand. So in doing that, he now sees this, but more importantly, we went from running 24 hours a day, 5 or 6 days a week, to we've eliminated a shift. And during the 24-hour process, or 22 hours, we were completing about 70% of our planned coding per day. We only make money if we coat pipe. We don't make money generally any other way. So in doing this, and with this new look into the system and to know day in and day out what's happening, we now see that we're coding 98 to 99% to plan, every plant, every order, every day. And on top of that, we've added a significant cost savings and profit back into our business because we don't have those, that second shift, those 100+ employees that we're paying to get less productivity out of. And our bottom line has been boosted because of the production increase that we've seen based upon having the day in and day out visibility of what's going on in our business, something we were totally blind to previously. I'm told that it's $500,000 a month or more. So we get paid to coat pipe, we cut down our coating hours, we improved our performance, and we improved our bottom line. I'm not sure that you can argue the story or tell it any better, right? There's no way to argue that this wasn't a great investment for our company. Right. It met all of our requirements, it's meeting our customer requirements, and we've driven efficiencies into our business by having that look real time into what's going on day in and day out.